Hey guys, thanks for stopping by to check out today's video. I'm just happy it finally calmed down enough that we actually get to shoot this one, because earlier it was absolutely insane out here. But finally calm down, we can get it done real quick here. Today we're going to be reviewing the brand new 2018 Legend Tournament Bass rods, particularly the Dock Sniper, because that's the one that I have here. They redesigned the entire line for 2018, which included a new color scheme. They redid the guide layout where they are on the rods, how many they use, and one of the biggest things they changed was the reel seat. I know I had heard a lot of complaints about that. People either absolutely loved it or hated it. It depends on your hands and how you hold your rod. Me in particular, I love the old ones. Fit my hands just great. It was really comfortable to use for me. But they decided to put a different one on there this time around, just to hopefully make it more comfortable and universal for a lot of people. You can see, looking at the old one versus the new, I don't remember exactly the model reel seat that they're using, but if you want to look it up, they have that information on their website. But basically, they added a few new rods this year when they did the redesign. This was one of them. It's the Dock Sniper. It's a 7-foot heavy power fast action rod. It's rated for baits weighing 3/8 to 1.5 ounces. Now, if you look on the market, there's not a whole lot of rods that are a heavy power that are a little bit shorter. A lot of times the shortest ones you can get right around that 7.6, and you know, if you get around a bunch of docks, they're really close together, sometimes they can be kind of unwieldy. Or you know, if you're in kind of tight quarters trying to pitch and flip, and you go to set the hook, you don't want to bang your rod on anything. That's how you end up snapping them a lot of times. But having that little bit shorter rod does a couple things for you. Not only does it help you maneuver it better around tight quarters, it also gives you more control because it's not so unwieldy. It reduces some strain on your wrist being a little bit shorter. The other thing it does is makes it more accurate when you're casting. You know, a lot of times I'll end up fishing down a row of docks, and I'll pitch to one, pitch all the posts, and as I'm going to the next one, I like to cast to it ahead of time and hit some of those targets as I'm on my way there. Being that it's 7 foot, it gives you more accuracy when you cast. So I really like that fact. The other thing too is, like I was saying, a lot of the heavy power rods are always longer. Well, my older boat, it's a smaller boat too, they didn't have a giant rod locker. I mean, it's rated for 7-foot rods. I can fit a 7.2 in there. Well, you look at most of the heavy power rods on the market, it's 7.4 and up. So for me, I like it because it also fits in my rod locker too, which for a lot of you guys out there that are in the same situation I am, this is a great rod for that. One thing you'll notice right off the bat with this rod, as you start fishing, it has a really nice soft tip to it. And by soft tip, I don't mean that it's weak, it's really nice and soft right towards the end. What that allows you to do is cast lighter baits a little bit better, gives you a little bit better roll cast, helps spring that bait out there when you go to pitch it. It won't feel quite as heavy power when you first start using it, but I guarantee you the power is there. It's just not right in the tip. It's not a pool cue, which is great. That's what you want. And that also makes this rod much more versatile. I was frogging with this rod for a while. Did a great job with that. I didn't get anything monstrous, but you could tell when you set the hook, there's definitely power there. Yeah, the rod flexes some, but it gets down to that backbone and really has a good backbone. So it makes it a lot more useful for a bunch of different techniques. You know, whether it just be pitching or flipping to any sort of cover, deep grass, anything like that, frogging, big baits. I'm sure it'll throw a big spinnerbait well, even a deep diving crankbait. You know, it probably isn't ideal for that, but you can get by with it in a pinch. Or you know, if you're in the middle of upgrading your lineup or adding to your collection, this will get you by until you can afford that big crankbait rod. So make sure you guys check out the new 2018 line of Legend Tournament Bass rods from St. Croix. They're great rods, really nice balance in the hand. And in particular, check out the Dock Sniper. I think it's a great rod, and it won't treat you wrong if you go ahead and buy it. Make sure you check out the links in my description for links to the Dock Sniper itself, St. Croix's website. Social media is on there too. If you want to follow me on there, that would be awesome. And make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. Till next time, guys, God bless and good luck on the water.